Hey everyone, this is Arsh Goyal. I'm back again with yet another amazing video. So, do you want to listen to a story of a boy who is an entrepreneur, who is a YouTuber, who is a podcaster, who has been doing wonderful things like he's educating on certain platforms and he's earning lakhs per month and his age is only 19 years. So, I'm talking about Ishan Sharma. So, many of you might be familiar with Ishan through his YouTube channel. But today I have had a discussion with him regarding his YouTube journey, regarding his freelancing, regarding his startup. So we have discussed each and everything with full clarity, and it has been really amazing conversation. I hope you will learn a lot of things through this amazing conversation. So go ahead and check out this conversation till the end, and if you haven't already liked, share, subscribe this channel, go ahead and do that. We are coming up with amazing content. Thank you so much for accepting the invite. So, hey everyone, this is Arsh Goyal. So, today I have with me Ishan Sharma. He's a sophomore at BITS Goa and has been doing amazing, like from being a YouTuber to a podcaster to an entrepreneur himself. So, let's know more about him from Ishan himself, like what all things he's involved in and what all he's doing right now.
Thank you so much, bro, for inviting me here. Hello, everyone. I'm Ishan Sharma. I'm a second year student at BITS Goa campus, as he mentioned previously. And I like making videos on YouTube. I also like to build businesses. That's sort of what I like to do. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, when we talk about currently what you're involved in, so what all things you're doing at this point of time?
Right now, what I'm focusing on is going to be MarketUp. That is my content creation agency in which we work with companies. And what we do is that we handle their YouTube presence and their social media, so Instagram and all. That is one thing. Secondly, I also work on my own YouTube channel, creating content for my channel, like videos that people would want to watch that would add value to their life. Thirdly, I also work with my own freelance clients. So these are people who want me to record videos for them. So one is Able Jobs, then you have Geeks for Geeks, then there are other ones as well. So these are the 3 or 4 things I'm doing right now. After that, I also like to read books and some other things that we'll discuss today.
Yeah. So, like, your journey has been super amazing. Like, would like to know that journey from 0K to like you're going to be 100K soon. So, from
Mhm.
where did it all started, and like, what was your motivation behind all this?
Yeah, the journey has been truly amazing. How did it start? First of all, I just wanted to improve my communication skills, and I thought that I am a part of a college that is deemed to be great. Like people call it as an amazing college. So the people that we meet here are just really good. They are doing some amazing stuff in their own career. So I can talk to them, and then on top of that, I can also record this conversation that we are having about, let's say, how to start with machine learning, or how to start, or how to manage academics in college, or just questions that second year students would have. So I thought I would just like record that, and I just put it out on YouTube, and people would value from that. So that's how it got started, and here we are right now. It has been really
Yeah.
I'd never really imagined that it would lead to so many people wanting to learn these things. I just did it because I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yeah. So, people are behind quality. Like, if they're getting quality content somewhere, so they definitely will follow and they definitely will take guidance from there. So
Hmm.
there are a lot of things that you mentioned you're doing currently right now. So the thing that becomes most important is managing all these things together and along with your academics. So the most
Hmm.
important thing that people lag or like people don't take initiative is they're not able to manage time properly. So what is your mantra behind time management, or how if we can say how do you plan your day? So that would be perfect for the audience.
Sure. So what I do is that I like to first of all note down whatever things I need to get done on like a piece of paper, or I also use Notion for that. And once I have the list of the things that need to be done in this day or in this week, I then start organizing that into my Google Calendar, and I make sure that I have the reminders on. I make sure that I have every like the complete structure in place so that I don't need to hustle at the last second that okay, I have a meeting right now, I should go. So everything is pre-planned. Like right now we're having this conversation that was also planned on my phone, so I got a reminder 10 minutes before. So yeah, that's how this happens. It's I'm not the best at time management. The best thing about me is that because I'm a part of BITS Pilani, they have this great policy that you don't need to attend the lectures. If you don't like it, and if you have some other things that you deem to be more important, then you can do that. It's completely up to you, which I think is a blessing. And so that, and I think that is what has enabled me to do some amazing things right now at this age.
Okay, that's perfect. So whenever a person who comes into his first year or second year, he thinks he sees YouTubers like you, like any other. So the thing that comes into mind is like whether he should take YouTube as a career, as a passion, or as a side hustle. So people are generally confused and like they're not clear onto what, like why YouTube? Like, so what's your perspective on this?
I think that the one most fulfilling part about doing YouTube is the impact that you have on people, right? So I get emails from people saying that, hey, after watching your video, I started my freelancing journey, I got my first client, and just imagining the impact that okay, because of my videos, someone started their own journey into freelancing. I think that in itself is just really gratifying experience for me. So yeah, that's what I would say. Should everyone start on YouTube? It depends on what you want to achieve. Should YouTube be your but one career? I would say that is not really possible for most people, because either you're making like Mr. Beast type content, or you are talking about things that you actually do in life, right? So like, let's say you are like a software developer and you are a YouTuber. Let's say you are a college student and you're a YouTuber. Let's say you're a businessman and you're a YouTuber. Something you have to have in your life that you want to talk about in your YouTube videos. So I think that's what I would say. It's definitely a great side hustle. You can scale it. It can be an amazing source of income as well in your future. But yeah, it's quite unpredictable that what will happen. I made a simple video of me talking to my sister, my 12-year-old sister, about freelancing, how she got her first client. And I didn't even expect that video to get to 5 lakh views that it is at right now. So again, it's a lot more random than you would imagine. So yeah.
Okay. So, like your channel has a lot of videos. Like you have created like amazing content. People have been getting inspired from that content. So there might be times like you are facing the content crisis, right? Like you're not sure what next video to make, like what the audience is going to like. So how to resolve that and how to get with more and more content ideas that people will like or people will engage.
So I think that this just boils down to talking to your audience, right? So like, I just try to talk to as many people as possible that watch my videos. The first question I ask is, how did you like? What was the first video that you watched from my channel? That sort of tells me that okay, this sort of content gets new people into the channel, into the audience base. Then I sort of try to understand what topics would you like me to cover. I have done multiple community posts in which I ask them, what video do you want me to make? uh, should it be freelance related? Should it be campus placements related? Should it be about just like college or just vlogs? What sort of content do you want me to make? And they do help me out with that. So I think that on Instagram or on just like community posts, that can help you a lot, just understanding what people really want. And then you can think if that is something that interests you a lot. Like a lot of people wanted me to make videos on campus placements. However, that is not the part that I am excited about. Like I do cover some, like if you watch my channel, you will find some videos on campus placements and software engineered perks and all. But that's not what I'm really going towards. I'm moving more towards investing in freelance related content. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. It's hard. I think that in
Perfect.
the
Perfect.
last for my journey from 0 to 100K subscribers, I have exhausted all of the really good ideas that you would already know, right? So there are ideas like uh, dash face, I make
Yeah.
money as a 19-year-old, or just these typical ideas that you think can get you a lot of views. They did, and right now I'm here and I don't know what content to make that would replicate the same numbers that it had previously.
Yeah, I even started my channel in the month of like January and this year, 2021. So seeing all this and like I just came up with a random video and started this channel, and now currently after 3 4 months, so even I am facing like what next to make, what the audience is like.
Mm-hmm.
So that is always something that we can talk to people and get to know more about the ideas. So we have seen Ishan Sharma as a YouTuber, as an educator, as an entrepreneur. So So, is there anything else apart from all this, like when we talk about any hobby or something that is not yet in front of the public?
Hmm. I think that I like to read up a lot about psychology, right? So I was recently watching or reading this book called as Hooked. It's by Neer Eyal, and he just talks about how to build habit forming products. And I think that was really good. I don't really cover this topics because I think it's not something that people would want to watch, but I do enjoy that. Maybe in the future, once I gain that traction, I might want to cover those topics. But yeah, that's what I like to like just read up a lot about. Like I have made, I think, two, three, four videos on startups, but that's what I am more focused towards. And internships is good. I have done internships, so I've just shared my experience. Then freelancing, that is what I do. So I just like share about that. Investing is something that I have learned a lot about. But I'm just debating if I should be the right person to like talk about this in front of the camera as like a college student when there are already really experienced people in this field on YouTube. CA and so many other people are there that are talking about investing. So I'm just debating if I should also get into this niche. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm debating, thinking about what to do next.
Yeah. So, like you mentioned, your startup in the very beginning, like Market Up, right? So, you're currently at the age of 19. So, do you feel are there any challenge, like any challenges with respect to running that startup, getting clients or something, or like what that startup is all about?
I think that people don't take me too seriously, like the business people, right? So when I email a lot of people, they talk to me sometimes, most of the times they ignore the emails and they just don't understand, they just don't trust a 19-year-old. I think that's what the hard part is. But some of them do, and that's why we have clients right now in the first 2 months of starting this.
Yeah,
So I think
that's
that is
perfectly
one
amazing. Like,
hard part. After that, I think just like managing people, like because what I'm doing is more
so you're
people
doing it
centric, and
single-handedly.
I need to have no, I have people that work on the project, so I would need people to do that, and just like managing them, finding out the best people, that would be great. So yeah, that's what I feel.
Okay, okay, perfect. Also, one thing that comes into picture when we are making videos or making content on YouTube is like our audience is divided. Like some of them prefer to have the video totally in English. Some of them are preferring in Hindi. Some of them are preferring in like mix of Hindi and English, that is English. So like how do you like manage this amongst your audience? Like is your audience totally English focused or Hindi focused, or like what's your perspective? Like when do you decide that this video is going to be totally in English or this video is going to be in Hindi? Is it the type of audience that you keep in mind?
So what happens is that I started off with English, right? And I have this bias, uh, and that basically is like I believe that people who consume English content are more quality people. That's just my own belief. You can call me whatever you want to. That's just what I feel. Uh, like no hard feelings to people who consume Hindi content. That's just who I am, and that's what I do. I don't watch a lot of Hindi channels, like India specific channels, like except Aman Dhattarwal and like some other ones like Kalpit Veerwal and then a few more, but that's pretty much it. However, I am totally open to making Hindi content. I think I should try to start a different channel on Hindi, or I should try to have subtitles in English so that people can read if they are having trouble with the speed I'm talking to, or if there is some problem that they're not able to understand what I'm speaking, then they can definitely read the subtitles. So yeah, I'm just trying to experiment, seeing what works out or not. But I feel that right now, the 100K people that are a part of this audience, I think they are okay with me talking in English. Like there will definitely be a few people every single time in the comments saying that Hindi mein bolo. But that's just what I think. Also,
Yeah.
I think that my
Okay.
content is not just for Indians, right? I whatever I'm talking about
Okay.
applies to people uh, outside of India as well, right? So it's not like I'm making college reviews that only Indians would watch. That's what I think.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. So next thing is like At this point of time, if I ask you, like, what is the most important thing you have achieved by doing all this? Is it your network that has grown? Is it your knowledge, your skills, or is it money? Something like you would like to mention. Like, what is the most important thing that you believe at this point of time you have gained out of all this?
Hmm. As I said previously, the best part is that when you get those emails of people saying that I have achieved this, there was this one 14-year-old kid saying that he made 3 lakh rupees freelancing on Fiverr. So that was really amazing for me to see that. And he said that I watched your videos and a bunch of other videos on YouTube. So I started freelancing, and that's where I am right now. So these success stories of people that have watched the content, they've executed on whatever advice they have gotten from my interviews. That's what I love the most. Of course, the network opportunities are amazing, like we are talking right now, and other people that I talk to, that helps me increase my network. Money is definitely a great aspect of doing YouTube and other things that I'm doing right now, freelancing and all. So yeah, that's what I would say. Number one would have to be this impact that you have.
Yeah. So, like, we are moving towards the end. Like, do these numbers affect you? Like, the number of people who liked your post, who shared your post, like how many subscriptions you are getting? Like, this video is working, this video is not working, this video, like, less people are watching, more people are watching. So, do these play a part when you are thinking about your next content, or when you are overall evaluating your channel?
So you need to decide what you want to do. Do you want to grow the channel? If you want to do that, then either, like, the thing is that you can look at people that have achieved a lot, like you have Ankur Variko and all, and people watch his videos, and he has some great perspective on different topics. So he has the credibility. So even if he has like a dull thumbnail, people will definitely click and watch. But then if you talk about me, a person who is 19, first of all, people don't even know who he is, what he has done. So I like to make the thumbnails more appealing, because that's what I want to do. I want to grow the channel, and to do that, that's what really works out, right? I do these experiments on what works, what does not. So yeah, am I driven by numbers? I don't think so, because if that would have been the case, I would have been making a lot of other type of content. But I think that freelancing works. It gets the traffic, and it impacts lives of people, right? Roasting channels work as well, but does it impact the lives of people? I don't think so. Other people can have different opinions, but that's what I believe. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, perfect. So when we talk about particularly India's perspective, so like brand sponsorships is not seen as a very good aspect. Like when you compare India's YouTubers with some YouTubers abroad, so like the perspective, like general public is not able to perceive the brand sponsorships that Indian YouTubers are doing, and like the online hate that people receive is also seen. So what like have you faced this situation previously, or like what's your opinion on this?
Right. So the benefit that I have is that I make 15 videos every single month, right? So I do not do 15 sponsorships. I would rather I just do like about, I think, 3 4 sponsorships in those 15 videos, and I think most of the people are fine with that. Like, I do have the timestamp, so they know that, okay, I mentioned that I would, like, sponsored by dash dash company in the timestamp itself. So they know that this is going to be a ad segment. So if they do not like it, they can definitely skip. They have that option. Occasionally I do get 1 or 2 comments, but I don't really give much attention to that. So yeah, I think that if there is something that I like to use, and if I can recommend that to you, and you can also start using it, and it helps you become a better person, you can gain a new skill. There's nothing wrong in promoting that. So yeah, that's what I would say. The times when it does go like the wrong way is when you are not being genuine with the audience on how to use it and all, right? So that's what I
Yeah.
would say. I do not do any dedicated videos yet, like just making one complete video on one product and how to use it. I might do that in the future if it would have been like something really amazing. Let's say you have like an investment product that I'm talking about. You can learn about this by watching the video, and you can go and invest, and that's only going to be good for you. Sure, they will also get some commission, but it would be ultimately good for you as a person. So I think that's what is really amazing. But yeah, definitely you need to be cautious when you are doing something like this on YouTube, and especially with the Indian audience, they are a little bit more sensitive. They are maturing, But I think that in the next 5 years, it would be much better.
Perfect. So that was all. It was really, really very amazing to talk to you. It was an amazing conversation. So at the end, like the final message that I would like to give to my audience, like people are there from first year as well, second year as well. So anything.
I would just basically say that you need to keep hustling as much as possible. Find out that one thing that you like to do, and then just like go all into that. Right? I started in the March of 2020. It took me 180 days to get to 1,000 subscribers, and right now I'm gaining 1,500 subscribers every single day. So things are exponential in life. You might not see the results early on, but if you just keep at it, it will definitely show, and that would be really good for you. So yeah, that's all I would say.
Thank you so much, Ishan, for coming and sharing your journey. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me
I
here.
hope you like this amazing episode with Ishan. Like we're coming up with more and more amazing episodes with more and more amazing people. So do share, like, subscribe this amazing channel for more and more content. Thank you so much. Good luck. All the best. Bye bye.